Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's your boy Jay. I'm here to say I got another story time today. Alright, so this story time, I'm not gonna lie, for like the past couple story times, I've been telling a whole lot of story times that like kind of don't involve me. It's more like something that like I just seen or something like that. So I figured today we switch it up and it'd be a story time about something that really involves me a lot, taught me a valuable lesson. So yeah, today's story, as you can tell by the title, is about the time where I got rejected by an older girl, right? So let's just get into the story time. So this story time takes place, I want to say third grade, but it might have been, no, it definitely was third grade. So yeah, well, it's third grade. So I was like 8 years old, right? And basically, this is so awkward to talk about, but there was this girl, right? Her name was, let's see, what's a good name for her? Kelsey. There we go. So we'll call her Kelsey, right? So Kelsey, she was about my age now. So like she was like 15, 16. If we're really pushing it, 17, but I'm pretty sure it was like 15, 16. So yeah. So one day, right? I was basically like, hey, like basically the nightly routine, right? I had like 2 more people staying with me than usual. So we'll call the one that's important to this story, we'll call him 6, right? So 6, basically, he was like, he basically was like staying over for a little bit because he had like house problems or something like that. And yeah, and basically like 6, he would always like go outside and, just hang out on the step. And, me being 8 and seeing like this guy who's like 17, like, going out on the step, I just thought it was cool. So I was just like, you know what? I want to go out on the step just like him. So I started going out on the step with him. And, everything was chill for like a couple of days. Kelsey, she would always like, come by, say hi, blah, blah, blah. And I remember like at the time I had an iPad. So I used to like just play on the iPad while he would like sit there and talk to people. So eventually one day, like Kelsey basically was like, hey, can I talk to you in the alleyway? And I was like, okay. Because, I guess she wanted some privacy or something. So when I said okay, in my head I was like, finally, she likes me and she's about to ask me out. So I was like really hyped, I was really hyped. Because I was thinking like, yes, like my dream's coming true. Like right now. Dude, I can't explain the feeling, but you can understand. So yeah, I was feeling like that. So we go to the alley, which is not that far. It's actually like literally like, not too far away from our house. So we go into the alley and she was like, hey, I gotta tell you something. And in my head, like I said, I was thinking, oh my God, she's finally gonna ask me out. Like I don't even have to do it. Like I'm that guy. Like what? Like what is you telling me? Like so I was like, yeah. She was like, can you ask 6 if he likes me? And when I heard that, my heart stopped. I remember having the feeling of just like I don't know, like the shock. Like, alright, you ever know how like sometimes when they be like a little too dramatic in anime, how like everything like goes silent and all they can hear is the heartbeat? Like it was almost like that. It was a shock of like, what did she say? And I remember I was like, huh? And she was like, can you ask 6 out for me? Cause like I'm kind of nervous, but like I have a huge crush on him. And I was like, no. And like when I heard, like when she heard that, she was like, what do you mean no? And I was like, I'm not gonna ask him out. Sorry, I just burped, but I'm not gonna ask him out for you because like I like you. And she was like, and she basically did like the little girl laugh, and then like she like hit my arm and she was like, don't be silly. And I was like, no, I'm serious. And she was like, Jay, you're 8. I'm twice your age. I can't date you. Now looking back on it, I can understand what she's saying. Because like that is very weird for like, an 8-year-old to date a 16-year-old. So like I can understand. But back then it was Jay, You're not even my type. I don't even look at you. You're hideous. You look like, I don't know. I haven't roasted people in a while, so I genuinely don't know. Like, so yeah, so I was like, oh wow. Okay. It was like, Jay, how are you gonna compare yourself to someone who looks like this? And I was just like, oh my god. I remember like my eyes started to tear up, but I didn't want to cry in front of her. So like Kelsey was like, so are you gonna do it or no? And I was like, I'll do it. And she was like, are you crying? And I was like, I'm not crying. It's just, I really liked you. And she was like, it's okay, but we just can't go out. And well, what wound up happening is about, I want to say about because it was like a couple minutes of like silence. I'm not gonna lie. So after about like those couple minutes, she was just like, "Here, Jay, come here." And I leaned, closer to her because I thought she was gonna whisper something. And she kissed me on my cheek. And then like all of the sadness just went away and it filled me up with joy. Call me a simp if you want. I don't care. So after that, we came out of the alley. I told Six, and the ironic part about it is the fact that like even though Six was only like 1 year older than her, he said no for like the same reason she told me no for. And she didn't cry or anything. She was just like, okay. And that day just taught me that like, some things may be out of your league now, but later on in life they'll be in your league, because like that same girl, I actually like wind up texting her or whatever, and yeah, we were kind of like cool as friends because I didn't want her like anymore, because I'm pretty sure when I like found her number and everything, she like, I think she was dating somebody or I was dating somebody, something like that. But yeah, so moral of the story is nothing's impossible, and sometimes you just gotta wait for things to go your way. It's your boy Jay. I'm here to say that's the story time for today. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Woo!